My friends, this is Dr. B, the best doctor in medicine and the most caring doctor in medicine. After more than 30 years at high level in medicine, Dr. B wants to remind you to never ever forget that Dr. B genuinely loves you and Dr. B genuinely cares about you, and I say this from the bottom of my heart. Today, Dr. B wants to tell you about the two types of doctors online. There are two types of doctors online, whether it's YouTube, Google, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere, Yahoo, every freaking where on the internet, there are two types of doctors. The number one type of doctors is those doctors who post videos and articles and everything else for other doctors. And these doctors are the doctors that I love to go watch. For instance, Dr. B, I love, after more than 30 years in medicine and surgery, I love to constantly keep up my knowledge at the top. So I go regularly on YouTube and I watch videos, surgical videos of new surgeries, robotic surgeries, right? I'm a cardiovascular medical imaging expert. So I love to go watch how heart surgeons do heart surgery, how cardiovascular surgeons do repair of a aneurysm of the aorta, right? I love to go do research, for instance, on new medications. So I constantly go on the National Library of Medicine on PubMed, and I read the researches of and the publications of other doctors, right? Other medical teams all over the world, right? I receive at my apartment, my beautiful apartment in this beautiful but expensive city of Mountain View, California, every freaking month, I receive 8 medical journals, internationally renowned medical journals, 8 at my apartment, and I read them constantly to upgrade my knowledge, right? To learn from other surgeries, other surgeons, other doctors, right? Constantly. So I call these doctors who post for doctors, and this is of course 100% medical truth, right? And there are everywhere these doctors, whether it's written articles, videos on YouTube, so everywhere they post, and there are millions of them from Japan, China, Korea, Europe. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, it's amazing what the internet can do for doctors to learn from other doctors, right? But there's also these so-called doctors who post for regular people, means people, doctors like me who post for you. I'm a doctor. My credentials are available down there. You can check them, and I'm available to give them to anyone who wants. So I'm one of those doctors who post for regular people. My channel is not for doctors. My channel is not made for nurses. My channel is not made for dentists or for chiropractors or for surgeons. My channel is made to teach medicine in a simple way for regular people who have absolutely no medical knowledge, to help you age gracefully, stay away from the quacks, stay away from the scammers, and age gracefully. Unfortunately, 95% of these doctors who post videos for regular people, actually they post what I call medical disinformation and medical misinformation. Where is it? Medical disinformation and medical misinformation is rampant online. It is everywhere on every freaking platform, not just YouTube, everywhere. Whether it's written articles, videos, short videos, clips, blah, blah, blah. These doctors who claim to be doctor, I don't know if they are really. A lot of them, who knows who the Katsu the guy is? It's very easy to buy a lab coat and to buy a skeleton and a few medical images and put it in your room and claim that you're a doctor and blah, blah, and that you should buy this supplement and that, and suddenly your heart failure going to I mean, it's not difficult. I don't know. I'm a very good actor. I could act, but my credentials are available everywhere. I give my email. My email is available. Everything is available. I'm open. Right? A lot of these people who claim to be doctors, Unfortunately, 95% of what I read about their articles or I watch their videos, I stopped doing it because it pisses me off. But I used to do that. I used to watch them and my God, it's just outrageous, the claims that they make. 95% of what they claim, their videos of stuff, is absolutely medical misinformation and disinformation. And obviously, because we live in a society where the dollar value is king, right? These platforms are not going to ban them because the platforms make money. What matters to Yahoo, Google, Facebook, Instagram, X is not the truth in medicine. What matters is the money that they make from the advertisement, right? But in Europe, they are extremely strict about this kind of medical misinformation and disinformation. In Europe, you cannot go online and claim that if you eat this supplement, that your cancer going to disappear, that your prostate enlargement going to shrink. In Europe, you cannot make a video and claim that if you eat this freaking, I don't know, turmeric, suddenly your fatty liver going to disappear. Your channel would be banned. You're going to get fined by the health authorities over there. In Europe, they crack down on medical misinformation and disinformation. They don't joke with that. But in America, this freedom of speech, which brings, of course, billions, trillions of dollars to the online, to the high-tech industry, right? All these online platforms, the pharmaceutical industry, the freaking food industry, and of course the supplement industry. They are all in cahoot, so they definitely do not want to fight medical misinformation and disinformation. And of course, they allow these so-called doctors, right, to say whatever they want. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter because that's how it is, unfortunately. And remember that a lot of these so-called doctors, I mean, I see so-called doctors who are chiropractors, who are dentists talking about dementia, chiropractors talking about heart failure, a dietitian, this woman who claims to be a dietitian, comes talk about atrial fibrillation. What kind of freaking dietitian? What does a dietitian, most of whom have a bachelor's degree in I don't know which freaking health science, knows about atrial fibrillation, which is a field of cardio, which is a disease of the heart. What does a dietitian know? But of course, she gets millions of clicks because, and of course, YouTube is happy with that and keeps going because, well, YouTube makes a lot of money too, right? So be careful about these people. Make sure that you get your medical information from real doctor, Dr. B, who has 30 years of science, medical sciences, from medicine, surgery, biology, biochemistry, molecular biology, and whose reference is the National Library of Medicine at PubMed. I will never say anything that is not here. This is 100 years of medical science, surgery, biology, biochemistry, billions of medical science journal articles have been published and they are stored here at the National Library of Medicine. If it is not here, then it is BS. Then it is medical misinformation and disinformation, right? If it is not here, mean it's not true. Don't believe the guy who says if you put freaking onion juice on your hair's gonna grow, you're gonna have a hair like Dr. B. Don't believe that guy who says if you eat turmeric, that your body fat is gonna disappear. I mean, it's crazy what people can. Or if you drink castor oil, suddenly your belly fat gonna disappear. But again, be careful. Make sure you get your medical information from a real doctor. Real doctors. The reason why there is this thirst for medical online information from regular people like you is that regular people like you don't have anywhere to go to, right? Because your doctor, the average time a doctor spends in the exam room is 5 minutes with his or her patient. 5 minutes. Official statistic of the American Medical Association. Whereas the patients spend 45 minutes in the waiting room, 45 minutes waiting in the waiting room, and 5 minutes in the exam room with the doctor. So they don't have the time. The doctor is in and out, rushing in and out because he wants to see more patients, to make more money, to pay for his Ferrari, Lamborghini, his mansion, blah, 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 and his lifestyle and his vacation to the Cayman Islands that are going to come next month, right? So patients are thirsty. So they go online more and more everywhere in the Western world, whether here in the USA or Canada, Australia or Europe. People go online to get their medical information and have their medical questions answered because their doctor doesn't spend enough time with them. It's a shame. It's a shame, but that's how it is. And of course, these wolves, they see you as a prey. So you are a prey of these people, and these people take advantage because they say, oh, look at that. There's millions of people all over the world who are coming online to ask me if it's good for me to eat this as a supplement, and suddenly my penis gonna get bigger, or to eat this, and then suddenly my prostate enlargement gonna disappear, right? Because they don't have the time to ask that question to their doctor. And it takes 6 months to get an appointment with a doctor, another 6 months to get an appointment with the specialist, right? It's just crazy. The system is going down the drain. The healthcare system in the Western world is going down the drain, and it's a shame, but that's how it is. So be very careful that when you go online, to not fall victim of these scammers, these medical quacks, these snake oil doctors. Make sure you get your information from real doctors like Dr. B, and make sure that you check the references of that doctor. I love you guys, regardless of your gender, ethnicity, color of your skin, religion, political affiliation, sexual orientation, whether you claim to be a man and woman, or a man or woman, or anything in between. Dr. B took the Hippocratic Oath, in which I promised that I will always love you regardless, and I will always put your benefit above mine, and I will always bring you the scientific truth, the scientific evidence, and nothing else. It is in my brain, this scientific evidence, more than 30 years of science in healthcare accumulated there, and my reference is always this: the National Library of Medicine, PubMed, the search engine PubMed. You can Google it, and if the article, if the study is not there, then it is a fake news. It is medical misinformation and disinformation. I love you guys. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your support, helping me to grow this channel. Thank you so much for your messages of love and affection and your criticism. I accept all criticism to improve myself and this channel. Unlike my ex-girlfriends, I'm 100% open to criticism. I love you all regardless, and I will get back to all of you guys. Kopkun mak mak, sawadee krab, kopkun mak mak. Thank you very much. Bye-bye, guys. May all God bless you, and may God help you to stay healthy and successful, and I hope to talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.